Where is everybody? Where are my friends? Hello. I'm just gonna go. First, come on. There they are. There are my friends. Hello, friends. Hola. Hello, everyone. Wow, I don't know if it was like the YouTube notification that was like lagging, but I was like talking to myself for like a couple seconds. I was like, where is everybody? Yeah. Hello, you guys. Hello, Luis. Luis. ¿Cómo estás? We're live. We're live because I was filming a video and then my phone just died. Died right in the middle of it. And I was like, let me just go live. I know, it was lagging. I was like, that's it. I didn't post for like a week. They forgot about me. Everybody's moved on. We have things to discuss. We have things to talk about. So, what did I do? I posted an ASMR post, a video. I was like, hey guys, haven't posted in a while. I'm sorry. I'm gonna spam you very soon. Posted 2 back-to-back videos. Didn't hear a word from me then. And that's okay. Because typical Amy. I'm getting a lot of questions. How are you? You know I love to be positive on my channel, and I don't usually record a video if I'm like not in a good mood. And lately, I'm not immune, bestie. Life gets to me too. And I just couldn't do a video. I was not I was not doing good, and I did not want to bring anybody down with me. I'm still not in the best mood, but thinking about ASMR and realizing, I miss you guys, it's been a while, made me want to just push through. But I guess the only reason that I'm sharing that is because I know it's very easy to think that anyone you watch on the internet or on Instagram kind of has all of their stuff together. And a lot of people ask me like, oh, how do you stay so positive and stuff? And it is a mindset, but it's just not realistic. So I'm human, going through my stuff, and there's just a healthy way to handle things, and that's what I've been trying to do. But yeah, thank you guys for being so sweet and so patient with me. Sometimes the messages show up and then they leave. So what am I doing right now? I am ripping my nails off. Exactly. Everybody has ups and downs that they go through. And yeah. Ripping them off, bestie. They're very cute. Okay, here are the nails I was wearing. That's really funny. I read, do you have any fetishes? And I was like, this is not the child. Do I have any feathers? No. No, I don't. I love my belly button piercing. Was it painful? Yes, probably the most painful thing ever, but everyone's pain tolerance is different. I miss you guys. Guys, my video has to be horizontal. My phone is horizontal. So if your phone is upside down, just I only have one. I have the normal ear piercing and I have my belly button piercing. We have a lot to talk about. There's been a lot that's happened. So I'm ripping the nails off. Don't tell me that it's bad for me. I already know. I already know. And I'm good. I'm gonna continue. Used to go to a nail salon, and the guy, he would literally, like, instead of dipping my nails in acetone, letting them get soft, and then he would take it off, he would rip one nail off in acrylic. And then the nail that he ripped off, he would get it and start ripping off the other ones. So I just kind of like learned from the trauma. And that's what I'm doing right now, bestie. And you know what I'm going to put on? They have googly eyes. And they move. Hi, Josh. Thank you for the sweet message. It's so spooky. What is that? OMG, que spooky. It's so spooky. Yeah, that's how I do it too. Glad some of you relate to the nail thing. What am I gonna be for Halloween? I'm so excited for Halloween. I have so many costumes. Oh, yes. Sorry, lots of messages coming in. Just a little hint of ADHD there. Yes, we have a new mic. And it's pink. Love her. Yeah. But for Halloween, I'm gonna be Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and I'm so excited. I love Belle, and I've never once been a Disney princess. I'm gonna be Belle. I got like this killer costume sent from like Fashion Nova. I was like, okay, Fashion Nova's a different vibe. It's more like slutty, you know what I mean? And the whole ass is out, so I don't know if I'm gonna wear that out. I also got a Sailor Moon costume from Fashion Nova. A little booby. I don't know. You're gonna be a mermaid. I've not heard of someone do a mermaid for Halloween in like a minute. Period. Period. Okay, so besties, come on, let's continue. We have nails. We have nails to rip. I've really missed you guys. And Black Swan, hot. I don't understand the Drake reference. Sorry, maybe I'm just out of it. Sarah Sanderson, who's that? Modern day Belle. Yeah, like a modern day Belle. I would love nothing more than to have the giant Belle, like, gown. But, you know, Halloween is more like... Yeah. Have I tried giving myself tingles? Yes. I can plug in microphone and I will be hearing everything that you're hearing, and that's the best way to do it. But something's not working, and I think it's this adapter I have. I don't know, I ordered a new one, so hopefully I can join in on the tingles too. You bad as fuck. Where did I get my nails from? Recently, I've gotten my nails from... This is pretty painful. Burlington, Marshalls. Listen, sometimes you will find gold. This was from Spirit Halloween. And when I saw these, I was like, oh my god. I need to immediately put those on. Ugh. What is my boyfriend gonna be for Halloween? I have no idea. I think Julian wants to be a vampire. And, yeah. Rock on. We matched last year, so this year I was like, babe, I'm gonna be Belle. And I totally get if you don't want to be the Beast. We're almost there, besties. The thumb is the hardest. So he's gonna be a vampire. Edward from Twilight? I would love that. I would love if he was Edward from Twilight. Couple's costume. I know, but it wouldn't be fair to ask him to be the Beast, you know what I mean? It's kind of late, but if you check there, it's all... Ooh, I did not know that. Thank you. From France. If he was Edward, I would totally be Bella. I would totally be Bella and post like a funny like Instagram caption. Like, this is the skin of a killer Bella. I think the God Save Kanye at the end of that message was a little bit funny. But you guys are so nice to me. And I really appreciate your patience. The fact that you like me. Thank you. It's very sweet. And I'm glad that I've been able to help some of you guys with... This is stuck to my skin. Oh, got it. Next hand. I'm glad I've been able to help you guys. It's helpful to me as well. Los quiero muchísimo. Claro, para mi gente que quieran que hable español. Yo sé que tengo que hacer más videos en español y los prometo que voy a empezar a hacer más videos. No estaba posteando muchos videos en general porque estaba un poquito ocupada, habían cosas, no me estaba sintiendo muy bien. Pero ahora estoy en cámara porque quiero empujarme y salirme de eso. Quiero empezar a sentirme mejor y a veces tú tienes que hacer un poco de esfuerzo también. Are you goofy? I think I'm a little goofy. A little silly, a little crazy. Can't take me nowhere. What does that mean? I show Amy. What does it mean? Oof, that ex-boyfriend comment. I'm been there before. And listen, life is gonna move on with or without people sometimes. So if you're in that situation where, now we're doing relationship advice, but if you're in that situation where you're kind of like stuck with a person or thinking about a person, they're not better than you and they're not more important than you. So please put on a show or something, or just tune in to this video with me. Tune into my live stream and stop. I know it's hard to say stop thinking about them. I'm not trying to downplay it, you know, but come on. How can you live your life if you're too busy thinking about theirs? That's what I would tell myself when I used to be in that situation. Over here, it must be probably around like 9. I haven't checked the time. A room tour? My room is a little messy. But I will give you guys a room tour. One nail down, and then we're gonna start putting the presents. Stubby fingers. Hi guys. And how about you guys? Are you guys having a good time? Halloween? Is it going good? I've been watching this streamer a lot. He's also on TikTok. The account's name is needgod.net. You know I'm a little Christian girl. And maybe you guys have even seen him. He posts like videos he does in Omegle. He just like talks about Christianity, but like this man, the way that he talks about things is so good. And it's not just him, it's like a group of people that like all it's so good. If you're interested, and that kind of stuff, like needgod.net. They might even be live right now. So good. So good. Yeah. Your voice changes a lot when you speak Spanish. Does it? Does it really? But yeah, everyone that's just joining right now, it's always the thumbs. For Halloween, I'm gonna be Belle or a killer clown. More like a sexy clown or sexy Sailor Moon. Probably Belle. Belle is the safest, but I do have all three costumes. What other ASMR channels would I recommend? My favorite ASMR artist is Millennial ASMR. Please search her up. She's like my dear friend, and she's also just so... she's comforting to me. Okay? She's so sweet, and she does hauls all the time. She's like, she loves Halloween. So she always buys so many things from Spirit Halloween, Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, all that stuff. And it's just so fun watching her. I actually did a video where I was like impersonating her. I did an ASMR impersonating her. I'm a fan of hers, honestly, and I feel like she's so, what's it called? Underrated. She's so underrated. So yeah, Millennial ASMR. When you're tired of me, or you need more ASMR channels, or I'm just not posting, forget me. Millennial ASMR. Millennial. Yeah, millennial. Why God save Kanye? What? Is he in danger? What kind of music do I like? I like a little bit of everything. Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Gaga. Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Lady Gaga. Just Dance is on replay, so is Paparazzi. Hence why I did the Just Dance, you know. Wow, we are spammed. Please don't spam. Please. I know people will do it anyways, but like, then I can't get to read the comments. Yes, I've had a pedicure. Come on. Skincare products that I recommend. Oh my gosh. There's this Paula's Choice exfoliator. These are a little bit more like high up there in price, but that helps so much. I use it twice a week. And the Caudalie Vitamin C, I know that shit's $70. I know it is. But bestie, that works so well for me. I heard it works so well for anyone. ¿Qué te gusta, Amy? What do you mean? Que me gusta, a mí me gustan muchas cosas. Como que música o... Hello, Yanis. Ra 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 rama rama ga ga na na romance. I want your love and I want you disease. I want your everything as long as it rains. I want your love. Love, love, love. I had a girls' day like 2 days ago, and we were just like watching Gaga trying to do the choreography for Bad Romance. You and me. Do you know what I mean? Fave show at the moment. I'm actually not watching any show. Do you want to know what's the best romance anime of all time? Kami-sama Kiss. Best of all time. I could talk about that all day. If I have any Kami-sama Kiss enthusiasts here, I would love to talk about it. I have not seen my stubby fingers in a while. good to see they're still there. Alright, so now what do? We're gonna limar the nail bed. And we're gonna put these on the Dahmer show, like Jeffrey Dahmer. I have not seen it, and I don't think I want to. I don't want to watch, dark stuff like that. It just doesn't make me feel good. I'm sorry. I bet it's very interesting. I've heard that the production was really good, but I don't like that. I don't know. It's just my opinion. I want to watch happy stuff. I need to watch stuff that makes me feel good. It's too much. Yeah, I've heard that it's a lot of stuff. So I just want to... I'm serious. What you watch and the music you listen to, why do you think you get sad when you listen to sad music? So how are you going to feel when you watch other stuff? It's the same shit. Sad to see people romanticize. And people are romanticizing it. Yeah. Oh, like people romanticizing, like I saw people romanticizing like girl pain, like, oh yes, sad, this sad, beautiful, traumatized girl. We just romanticize everything now. Sorry, I'm getting my little Lima. Bitch, I'm so excited. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, these are the ones that are already sticky. I'm gonna have Frankenstein nails. Would you rather have makeup forever and filters forever? I feel like the world would have been a better place without like filters. Makeup, I don't see anything wrong with makeup. I love makeup. I think that sometimes it could be... Oh yeah, Attack on Titan, and I heard it was sad. I heard it was very sad. Hello. That's what I thought too. I was like, the pink mic, way to go. So me. So me. I ordered this water bottle that you could see in the back. It was a phase, bestie. Now it kind of looks like a toddler's water bottle. I put the stickers on myself. And I was watching a lot of anime, so I was being a little kawaii or whatever. Now I'm like, Breakup advice. Go ghost, deactivate everything, or show him you're doing better. You're saying you already broke up, and now you want advice how to move forward. You're not gonna like this one. Wish them the best. And if you're too angry to do that, then give yourself more time. I've done both multiple times. I've ghosted before, and I've tried to show them I'm doing better. If they're no longer in your life, Bessie, the hard truth is they probably do not care what you're posting. And I have to tell you that the best thing that you can ever do for yourself is focus on you. Focus on you and do not hold a grudge. Wish them the best. Wish them the best. I know it's not what you want to do. But trust me, that's the best advice I could give you. I don't like that the chats like disappear. So it's okay if... Don't spam, but sometimes I understand why you send the message again. Because the chat started there for like a second. Coquillas is... Of course I know what coquillas are. I always ask my grandma for coquillas. I know I should probably block them because it's annoying for you guys. But I feel so bad because like... They're also like a fan. So it's like... Like I wish you wouldn't spam. Good advice, honestly. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. No matter how bad the breakup is, don't ever wish anyone anything bad, bestie. For your own good. Because if they've already moved on, who's the one that's still feeling shitty and hateful? You are. That poison's living in you, not them. Especially if they've moved on or with someone else, you know. I'm serious. Yeah. It's time to glue. ¿Cómo aprendiste español? How did I learn Spanish? It's nail time. Yo aprendí español porque siempre estaba hablando con mis abuelas en español. Cuando... Sorry, that's lipstick. Cuando mi mamá se iba a trabajar, cuando era chiquita, yo siempre me quedaba en la casa con mis dos abuelas, porque yo vivo con mi abuela y yo vivo con mi bisabuela. Y ellas solamente saben cómo hablar español. Todos somos cubanos, pero yo nací aquí en la Florida. Y siempre me hablaban en español. Mi mamá quería que aprenda inglés, pero yo aprendí cómo hablar inglés muy rápido. Cuando empecé en la primaria, yo creo que se dice, en elementary. Pero cogí los dos lenguajes muy rápido, español e inglés. Entonces nunca se me olvidó el español porque hasta hoy lo tengo que practicar con mis abuelas porque solo pueden hablar español. Pero yo hablo inglés normalmente yo hablo inglés con mi mamá. A veces hablo Spanglish con ella. Yo hablo inglés con mi novio porque él no es cubano. Eres judío. Y no sabe nada de español. Pero le estoy enseñando. ¿Y cómo se llama? Cuando estoy con mis amigas, mis amigos, no hablo español. Solamente con los padres. Con los padres de ellos, cuando voy a la casa, siempre saludo a los padres en español. But yeah, I was telling them that I learned Spanish because when I was little and my mom would be at work, I lived with my two grandmas and like they only know Spanish. So I would only be speaking Spanish. When I started elementary, hi Annette. When I started elementary, that's when I picked up English and I picked up both languages very, very fast. Like I was singing the mariachi song Cielito Lindo like 2 years old. Thank you guys. ¿Qué estilo de música te gusta? Me gusta música de disco. Y lo que ponen en el radio. But I don't like a lot of there's like a genre of EDM that just really hits a nerve. Okay, we have 2 nails down. Who is this? A spider? And a mummy. Okay, who should Frankenstein be? My besties. This is so cute. Cinco, yes! Yes, I have heard of that group. It's a Spanish group, right? Skrillex hits though. I like Skrillex. But my boyfriend likes the kind of EDM music that, I don't know, because there's some that I do like, but it's just one that's just like, and I'm like, I can't. Okay, I need a pinky finger. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the size of my pinky. Oh my god. You know who else is really good at ASMR? Trisha ASMR. She's really good. Say what you want, but she's really good. Hacer un vlog en español, no sé. A veces yo creo que no puedo hacer vlogs porque no tengo ¿cómo se dice? La personalidad para hacer eso. Yo creo que es, how do I say awkward? A veces me entra pena, no sé qué hablar. Cuando estoy nerviosa, cuando yo hablo español con mis abuelas, tú sabes, puedo decir cualquier cosa, pero a veces cuando estoy en cámara, me pongo un poquito nerviosa. Y con la familia de mi papá. De pronto soy gringa. No sé nada, yo no sabo. No. That was a joke. yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm interesting enough to do a vlog. My life consists of the same five friends. I don't go to, I'm not invited to Paris Fashion Week. I go to Spirit Halloween with my friends, and I love my life. I romanticize the fuck out of my life. I love my life. I think I'm so funny. But I don't think it's the kind of stuff that just is popular now. I think my jokes are so funny. I think my friend's sense of humor is so funny. How dare you? Someone said. I don't know. I don't know. uh, I did not process any of the chats that I just read. Someone said advice on something. Oops, sorry. Battery. Look at my nails. Isn't this the cutest thing? My nails have googly eyes. How old are you? Bestie, I am 20. Girl, I'm sideways because it's just better for me. I did go to Paris before. It's beautiful. I'll be interested low-key. What's your favorite type of bird? I don't know any birds. Are you serious, Grits? We have a few mutuals? I'm kind of interested. Would you want a name drop? Sometimes I just be adding people on Instagram that are like from my city that I don't really know, but Grits, that would be so cool if we met each other. I hope you would say hi. Advice how to reconnect with a friendship. That was the question I was looking for. Reconnect with a friendship you've drifted apart from. Honestly, I feel like it's really important to ask people how they're doing. Like, every time that I meet up with my friends, we've been like hanging out, like doing little parties and stuff together. So sometimes we don't really like, I kind of think to myself, like, it's been a while that I've hit them up for something other than like either a favor or just to hang out and be out and not alone. So I think a way to really let someone know like hi, and you're thinking about them and you care about them is by just sometimes being like, oh, like, I miss you. How are you doing? What's been going on in your life? Just take the initiative and reach out. Sorry. Take the initiative, reach out, and ask them how life has been since, you know? I love being invited to stuff, but I also sometimes want to make sure that like my friends know that I don't just love them and want them for like the good parts of life. Like I also, an important part about friendship is like, are you going to be there when it's hard? Without telling them, because I really like this boy. He's so funny, but I don't know what to say. If you like someone, I think you should just go for it, because what are you waiting for? You know, it's kind of scary. You don't have to do it in person if you have their number or their Instagram, but sometimes just kind of show them you're interested. Like, oh, like, do you want to hang out? Or spark up a conversation with them. Take the initiative. The thumb is gonna be a pumpkin for this one. Can you say hi, Miles? Hi, Miles! I even vocalized it. Besties! I haven't said this before. Have you heard of the app Smules? Smules. It's like a singing app. And I spend a lot of my time on there. Just posting covers. It's not even covers, it's like duet. You have to pay like $2 weekly, I think, if you want to sing a song without having to duet a random person. I do it for free, so I'll just be duetting people, and I'll just like search up a song, and one of my best friends, Ashley, who I did an ASMR video with for Halloween, and I'm gonna be posting it tomorrow. She showed me the app. It was really funny. We did a duet. It was really, really great. I've done so many covers on there, and if you wanna search me up, my... Why are you crying? Why are you crying, JJ? Anyways, um, my username is, I think, Amy Baby. It's like a little anime girl profile picture. Oh, I didn't see your beautiful message. So that you just want to thank me? I'm so sorry, I didn't see your message. But anyways, are you ready, Sophie? Are you ready? Sophie girl. Girl. I look so ugly when I do that. Girl. Sound like Gru. Girls. I've been waiting for this question. My favorite anime is Kami-sama Kiss. People are complaining that I'm upside down, and besties, I'm gonna stay that way. I love my nails. What's your most fluffy makeup? Wait, what? What's your most fluffy makeup brush? I don't know. Probably this one. That was such a funny question. I probably read that wrong. Chiquitita, you and I know. JJ, I know I'm sideways. Oh my god, we have to talk about something, you guys. I received my first, like, train hate on a video. Okay, I know I'm upside down. And I don't care. I want to be upside down. Anyways, I got my first hate train. Thank you, Andy. Fuck. On a video, it was the POV. You already know. You already know what I'm going to talk about. It was the POV. You are my laptop. And people hated my eyebrows. Hated it, hated it, hated it. I awoke something in them. I triggered something in them. And they were just not happy. They were not feeling it. They were like, bestie, I love you, but those eyebrows gotta go. Gotta go. And every comment was about my eyebrows. Listen, I go through phases. I don't have eyebrows. You've seen me without makeup. And you know what's the best part of not having eyebrows? I can make them look like whatever I want. I can make them reach, like Bella Hadid, up to my freaking hairline. I can also make them this big. Okay? And people were like, besties, we can continue on having this relationship and let's just agree to disagree with my eyebrows. Maybe I'll go through another phase. Maybe one day they're gonna start to go down. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna get shorter. I don't know. But the real question is, are you gonna love me no matter what my eyebrows look like? Because I've been shaving my eyebrows since 2019 because my eyebrows are very long but very thin and they grow from here down and they just grow and I just never liked how it looked. Never. Maybe when I'm older I'll probably want to grow them out, but I can't. I'm sorry. Hide them on me. I'll hide them. I hate him. But the comments were so mean. Kind of funny, but still so mean. And I wrote in the comments, I was like, I'm gonna make my eyebrows 2 inches shorter. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And speaking of something else that's really funny, on my TikTok, you know, people were doing that trend where they would like hide. They're like, oh, that's kind of mean, but they were like, I didn't. Ah. Anyways, you know, people were doing on TikTok that thing that was like hide the feature that ruins your face. Right there, it's just a bad thing to say. But yeah, a lot of people are doing their nose, and I've always been insecure about my nose. I'm grateful for it, glad to have a nose, but you know, the little swoop nose, like my nose doesn't do that. It just doesn't do that. It's a little catfish. My nose is a little catfish, and that's why I love her, because she can look like this, but then she can look like this. And I just didn't like it. So I did that. I did it like sideways. I was like this on my TikTok, and then I like revealed my nose. And I just did it for as a confident boost. And the comments on TikTok were like, girl, same. And I was like, what do you mean, same? What if that was my 13th reason? What do you mean, same? Same what? Same my nose? The internet is brutal. 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 If there's anyone that's not gonna lie to you, it's the internet. Somebody said, you need to take a deep breath. Maybe I was even like, what's it called? I was probably even compliment fishing. Yeah, no, bestie. No, they were like, you are right. If only you didn't have that nose. And I was like, I'm never doing another trend. Okay, but it was funny. But it was really funny. Don't worry about it, gangy. Oye, ¿puedes hacer la segunda parte de la doctora? Oh my gosh, claro, claro que puedo hacer una segunda parte. Qué bueno que te gustó ese video. Most of your friends from Latino descent? Yes, Hispanic descent, actually. But yeah, I mean, I live in an area that's just very Hispanic. So, I mean, to find someone like my boyfriend that's like white is like, that's like further up. So, yeah. We got a similar nose. Good, Ari. And you know what? You and I have a beautiful nose. It's just a nose. Imagine in the beginning of time, it was rewritten and this was the nose that people wanted. Imagine. You would have never known. You would have never complained. Everyone always tells me I don't look Mexican. Yeah, I'm also in the middle. Some people say, like, people in my family are like, oh, you don't look, like, you're like the white one of the family. But then, like, when I'm, like, around my boyfriend's friends that are, like, more, like, white or, like, Russian, you know, they're like, oh, yeah, you're, like, super Hispanic. Do you still want to be a pediatrician? I completely forgot that I talked about that. That's really funny that you bring that up. I don't know what I've said. Sorry, battery. I've said that I wanted to be a couple things. I don't think I wanted to be a pediatrician because I love kids. But then the more that I thought about it, I've never ever once said I wanted to do anything with medicine. And I can't. There's people that just have that drive and are good at it, but medicine was never something that I think I just said it without thinking. But I am studying psychology and I am planning to go all the way, like PhD, go for the home run. So please wish me luck with that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. Te gusta Ariana Grande? I do. I do. I love her music. Kids social worker. You know what? That's what my mom's doing, and I have my best friend Ashley is also doing that, and I think that has to do with psychology too. But what she's doing is RBT, working with kids with autism, and she says it's very fulfilling, and I'm really thinking about it. Thank you guys. Thank you for wishing me luck with my career, and I wish you all the luck with yours. And if you don't know what you want to do yet, that's okay. Don't stress out. You will. About to turn 20, November 2nd. Hey! One day after my best friend Leticia's birthday. Happy early birthday. I love Michael Jackson. Is your mole fake? It is. I mean, the ones that are drawn on are. I do have a mole here, but because I put makeup, I cover it, and then you can't see it. So I go in with eyeliner, and I. But look. This one right here is not fake, but I drew one up here. I also have. Oh no, that's just a pimple. Sorry. I have one that's down here. I have one here. Yeah. I heard a good makeup trick is if you have like a little acne popping up to just put like mole on it. Not prepared for normal Amy talking. Halloween activities for the weekend planned. Yes, let me run you through what my week is gonna be. So I have my best friend's birthday is November 1st, the day after Halloween. So she's always celebrated it on Halloween. But there's a couple birthdays and parties this weekend, starting on Friday. So I'm excited. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun Halloween. And I'm thinking on Halloween night, I'm gonna be outside of my porch. I'm gonna have a bag of treats. Probably gonna do goodie bags. Probably gonna add like a little, like one of those mini like Bible stuff in it. And I'm going to distribute it to the kids. I've always wanted to be the one that gives the kids candy. That's gonna make me so happy. So on Halloween night, that's what I'm gonna be doing outside my house. Oh, thank you for the hugs. I want to reapply my lipstick, even though I'm not going anywhere. Sorry, bestie. You are so nice. Aww. I think I heard kids screaming. Any of the background noise you hear is because the walls are very thin and my grandmas are watching their novelas in the room next door. So if you're hearing any of that, that's what it is. So, a lip liner am I using? I am using from MAC that I bought in Ulta. The color Spice. That's what I have on. I'm sorry, novellas are very dramatic. When I do my lip liner, I like to line it, but I also like to fill it in a little bit in the corners and then go in with a gloss in the middle. I love your hand tattoos. Oh my god, thank you so much. Such a great decision on my part. I love them. I knew I was going to be so happy with them. This is a gloss from Fashion Nova, Nova Beauty. But I'm not going to wear this one. I would like a little brown one. Where is it? I'm going to use this one. And this one is in the shade T. Nova Beauty. Letting the girls know. You saw me at Target recently? That is so funny. It's so cool to see like people from my area that know me. Oh my gosh, I understand. I would be a little nervous too, but bestie, let me tell you something. You have nothing to be nervous about. I would have hugged you. If that's not weird. Ah, I wish you would have said hi. You would have made my day. I would have been like, oh my gosh, one of my ASMR babies. Aw, you guys are so sweet. You giving us them creepy eye stare. Listen, bestie. I get influenced by things, and one of the things I get influenced by is my dog. And Charlie does like this like stare, and I started kind of copying her. So when I just kind of like look like I'm spacing out at you or squinting at you, it's because of Charlie. You like the pink light. Thank you. I thought it was kind of boring by now. I remember when LED lights used to be a thing, especially during COVID. Man, now all my friends took theirs out, but I left mine. You were too scared that it wasn't me. Oh my gosh. Well, it's cool that you saw me either way. Because I can confirm I've been in Target. When did I go to Target? It was when I was having my girls' day. Was it that day? Was I with like friends? A sleep stream? I'm not gonna fall asleep on here. That's weird. I have so many bugs. Bugs? Me encanta esa idea. Lo voy a hacer. Like marshmallows or something? Oh my god. I mostly smell like pumpkin pecan waffles from Bath and Body Works, bestie. The laugh is exactly like Ariana. Yeah, that's because you haven't heard like, not my like camera laugh, but I have a silent laugh. I have an ugly, overbite silence laugh. Yeah. When I'm like laughing, like that, just like the being polite, like, oh, like when I'm like laughing, I'm just there like rocking back and forth. Lots of daddy long legs. Pumpkin spice. Oh my god. Yeah, Bessie, pumpkin pecan waffles. Best Bath and Body Works smell. Tap on your water bottle. They're like, Bessie, can you do like a little bit of ASMR? You know, like your job. I'm sorry. Ariana, what are you doing here? Bessie, come on, get to work. Okay, you've been talking for a while. Yes. Look at my new coasters. You could tell she started watching anime, yeah. You know what's really funny? If you saw me in Target, I'm pretty sure I was wearing this exact same outfit. Do you like Taylor Swift? I do. I do like Taylor Swift. I'm not like a Swiftie, but I love Taylor Swift. I love my Miami. You sent the crying emojis because I was. Yep. Scratchies on the mic. Yes, but also, why Don't you cut me off and just tell me to do things and I will do them, bestie. Are you in college? I am. I look like Taylor. I look like Taylor. Maybe in the You Belong With Me video where she had like the brown wig on. Maybe. Thank you. Do you know how to play an instrument? I used to know how to play the guitar. Used to know how to play the piano. Didn't practice enough, I forgot. So now when I want to learn, I search up YouTube videos. And suddenly we are in sleepy mode. Do you like Kanye West? I mean, yeah, I like his music. It's so hard to sing and do ASMR because I get so scared. How am I supposed to sing and not like voice crack? Mi canción favorita of all time, Chiquitita. Quiero ponerme más blush. But my lips look too orange, pink on camera. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think one of the craziest comments I've ever gotten was somebody was like, I thought you were black. And I was like, bestie. Bestie, be fucking for real. I know I tan, but be fucking for real. No, they really tried. They really fucking tried it. I knew where this was going. Be fucking for real. They had to be trolling. They were preying on my downfall. Can you tap on something? This is my favorite blush. I'm wearing it at the moment. Are you a sneakerhead? Not really, but I love sneakers. Z-Bones. I've answered so many times. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be Belle. Belle as in the princess. Si estoy live on, you know, hago lives en TikTok. Puedo empezar. Si quieren, yo hago lives. Just gonna keep being more pink. Yo hago lives en YouTube. Nunca lo hago en Instagram. Porque hay mucha gente que me conocen ahí que no quiero hablar con. ¿Quieres que haga lives on TikTok de ASMR? Está bien. Lo que tú quieras. Serie favorita. Es un anime que se llama Kami-sama Kiss. I don't think he wants to be the beast, bestie. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep making this nose pink. I don't think he wants to be the beast. He told me he wants to be a vampire. And I was like, okay, Shadi, whatever you want to do. Whatever will make you feel good about yourself. But I'm gonna be Belle. Belle and the vampire. Not Belle and the beast. Gaston. I would have loved it best. I would love to have done dress up with him. But he doesn't want to. Buenas noches. Can you do some triggers, please? They're like, bestie, please. You're getting distracted again. Shut the fuck up. cuéntanos. But first you want me to talk, then you don't want me to talk, and I'm only one person. Rouse, me gustan algunas canciones. I know, I'm like... ¿Qué te puedo cantar? Take my love, I'll never ask for too much. Just know that you are, and everything that you do. Take my love, I'll never ask for too much. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I want it back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. But don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you there? Yeah. Don't walk away from me. I have nothing if I don't have you. Outsold, so slay. Gagged even. That was ASMR. Whitney Houston. I don't really see Trisha Paytas giving this kind of content. And that was a joke. Oh my god. You guys are being so nice. We could do more if you want me to. Or I could just... Besties. There's a lot more where that came from. Follow me on Smule. Okay, maybe we could even do a duet together. Let's get intimate. Yeah. I love Whitney Houston. Talk like Kim Kardashian and Kourtney. I am not good with impressions. Kim? I don't know. Cantas igual a Ariana Grande. That is always such a compliment. But no. I feel like her and I are both sopranos, and I've always loved her because I just saw so much of myself in her. Like, when I saw her, I saw this skinny little woman, and so many people would make fun of the fact that she was skinny, and I've just always grown up being so skinny, and I saw this, like, long but pretty nose, and I was like, you know, and her singing, and I just always, like, looked up to her so much. I was like, ugh. But no. Your daughter's gonna be a black cat. Nars. Can't go wrong with a black cat. Un ASMR. Voy a hacer un ASMR en español, vendiendo cosas como si fuera en un Halloween, una tienda de Halloween. Les prometo que voy a hacer ese video. What did I miss? JJ. I gave a whole ass performance. You left at the worst possible time. Claro. Sería muy genial. Entonces lo voy a hacer. I'm gonna be a 70s vampire. Ooh, that's really original. That's really cool. I already know that's gonna turn out so cool. Do you play any video games? I don't. The only thing that I would play would be like Minecraft. But even then I go through like phases with Minecraft, in and out. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I don't want to hear about it. ¿Ya comiste, Amy? Yes. I didn't know you were still here. It's just you and me in here right now, dude. My phone died, I'm sorry. I was ignoring the notifications. Did. I'm so sorry. And then I go on my YouTube and I was like, well, live ended, I guess. And then I see that I'm still live and I'm like, really? And then I click on it and it resumed the live. Slay. You were staying strong. I was actually not gonna come back. I got a snack. But I came back. Never doubted you a sec. Past is. So now it's just you, me, and she's been looking at me like this for a while. Crazy. Besties, I'm munching on my Thin Addictives. They're very comforting. Yeah, she's just pending. Loading. Not a thought behind those eyes. Fucking love you. Thank you guys. I mostly get my glasses from Shein. I'm doing my bachelor's like soon. I'm graduating this year, so I don't know what I am. Eyes, brain empty, dude. I love this lighting so much better. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. I got completely thrown off guard. I got my snacky, showed my mom my press-on nails, got Charlie back in the bed. Charlie's still in the same position. I just love you guys. What day is it today? Oh, is today Monday? Charlie's taking a haircut and she's very vulnerable right now. Do you want to see me say her favorite words and how she'll react? Okay. Charlie, do you want to go on a walk? Do you want to go on a walk? Do you want a treat? Charlie's side-eye, I'm so sorry. Me and my dog look so much alike. We have the same giant eyes. I'm giving you guys the side-eye. This is really how I spend my time, guys. Like, is it Monday? Boyfriend's doing good. My mental health, bestie, I have my ups and downs. I have my ups and downs. When I feel like I'm very overwhelmed with exams were stressful, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just hanging in there, trying to do my stuff, trying to do good. Just hang in there. Yeah, I've been having some bad moments and stuff. Check the date, sweetie. They're like, who do you think we are? We're not gonna, come on. Don't be lazy. I understand. But yeah, I have my ups and downs. When I feel like I need to ground myself, I just usually like I just pray when I'm really stressed, bestie. Like, not even to be funny, but like I just pray, you know, tune in with my Bible, you know, when the problem's too big, talk to God. That's really how I keep it together. I feel like happiness is an emotion, just like happiness doesn't last. You understand, you know, just like anger, just like anything, sadness, it doesn't last. But I think joy, and that was a really pretty thing that I heard in the Bible. Joy is like a very more like deep thing. It's like even when you're not doing good, you just have joy inside of you because you know that, but things will be okay. So if I ever come off like, oh, you're so positive, how do you stay happy all the time? I don't. Maybe what you see is joy. Yes, joy and peace are deep, lasting things. So that's what you're seeing from me. Exactly. No, bestie, I'm not happy all the time. Are you kidding me? What am I, a robot? Quran ASMR, thank you for recommending. ¿Hablas español? Claro que sí. That is so sweet. Flor Garcia, we have the same last name. Galletas. Wow, Harris, that's really beautiful. That's really awesome. Love to hear that from you. I love that we can have a little religious, like, you know, not like, ooh, moment together. Thank you. And thank you for making me feel comfortable to talk about my religion, because sometimes I don't want to be like weird, you know, but I think that's just such a huge part of who I am and where my morals come back. What happened to your internet? What happened to my internet? What did? What do you mean? I hope you guys can still see me. But yeah, you guys have made me feel so comfortable talking about stuff like with religion, and that's really made me so happy because I like talking about it too. So I know sometimes things get a little controversial and I wish it wouldn't. So thank you guys for making me feel comfortable talking about it on my channel. Do you want to marry your boyfriend in the future? Yes, I'm a date to marry kind of gal. No. I would do the dating casually thing, but no, Bessie, I can't do that. I'm looking for husband material. I'm sorry. When you started doing ASMR, did it bother you to be bought with Ariana Grande? To be bought? To be bought? What do you mean? To be bought? To be compared? My glasses are from Shein. I got them a long time ago. Obviously, it bothers me to be compared. Well, let's specify that. I do not mind comparisons. I do not mind that at all because I take it as a compliment when someone says, oh, you sound like her. Oh, you look like her. That is a compliment to me. Yeah, that's what I guess they mean. So that's kind of what I'm answering. But I do not like when people say, and I don't give it energy anymore. I'm just like, Bestie, if you're going to leave a hate comment, that's staying there. I'm not deleting it. you're gonna leave a hate comment, it's gonna stay. I don't like the saying like you're trying to copy, because I take inspiration from my friends. I take inspiration from my dog. Charlie's eyes. I take inspiration from the shows I watch. Look at me, the moment I started watching anime, I was doing the eyebrows and people say that it did not look good, and it's okay, I respect that. I started buying all these kawaii things. I take inspiration from the people I listen to. There was a while I wanted to dress like Cher so bad, but also dress in a way that made me feel comfortable. My personality is full of so many things, and there's so much cool things about Amy, and so many unique things about me. So I'm just not her, and I don't want to be her. I want to be myself. But I take inspiration from her and my friends. Sometimes my friends are wearing something cute and they kind of like inspire me to wear something like that. It's not that I want to be them. I just take inspiration from them. I am unique. I don't want to be Ariana Grande. I want to be Amanda. I want to be the best version of Amanda that I can be. The most healthiest version of Amanda. But there's so many, I get influenced by things all around me. By stuff I see on TikTok. By the movies I start watching. By the music I start listening to. You know? But I don't want to argue with anybody online. And bestie, you're entitled to your opinion. You know? So, yeah. I do fucking ASMR. I do whatever I want. No, this confidence has to come from the inside. No, and I get attacked, bestie. I get attacked, and it's crazy. No, but really, you just have to... Who are you trying to prove yourself to? You don't have to do that. I don't need to prove myself to anybody. Okay, if you want to leave Ariana Grande hate comment, like, leave them. Leave your comments, and they're gonna stay there. But if I know myself, it's like... Oh my god, I heard this amazing podcast, and I want to share it with you guys. Not podcast. I don't know where I heard this from, actually. I think it was on TikTok. Somebody said, if I were to insult you right now, and I were to say to you, I hate your red hair. And let's say you don't have red hair, you have brown hair, you're a brunette. Would that insult offend you? No, you would just be like, but I have brown hair. You'd just be like, okay. That is how you should feel. You're not offended because you know you don't have red hair. Does that make sense? When that guy said that, I was like, boom, period. That applies to anything in life. You know yourself. So you don't need to, and they're like, no, yeah, you have red hair and I hate your red hair. And you're looking at yourself like, but I don't. So just walk, you know? Yes, Amanda's my full name. Amy's a nickname that just stayed with me throughout high school because there were too many Amandas. ¿Cómo te definirías? Sorry, definirías. Oh my god, what's that Megan Thee Stallion TikTok? Tu velo? Tu velo? Period. Como persona. Perdón, me costó un poquito de trabajo decir esa palabra. Yo soy muchas cosas. Yo creo que yo soy un poquito empática, penosa, pero fuerte. I think self-esteem does come from your own, but some family and support from your loved ones makes a big difference. Of course, and I'm also surrounded with people that love me, love hanging around me, and they love me for who I am, and they know me in such an intimate way, like friends I do sleepovers with and talk about stuff, and they really, really know me, and they see me as just me, like Amanda Garcia. And that just makes me feel so confident about myself, and I makes me feel good that when I do show a lot about myself to people that they still want to stick around and they love me. So I don't care about any comparisons because I know that people like who I am and I like who I am. But yeah, that red hair, brown hair insult thing, think about it. Think about it long and hard. I unfortunately have no friends I can trust. People use me and are shady with me, but I'm still confident. I don't know why. Period, because confidence comes from the inside. You need to have a good rooted self-esteem. You know who you are. God made you the way that you are. And if you are ever falling into wanting to have validation from other people, babe, people are not trustworthy. People are not reliable. I'm not reliable. I've made mistakes. I've disappointed people. I have friendships that did not work out. Some of it is my fault, but I've changed and I've forgiven myself. Bestie, people are not reliable. And that's something that I had to learn too. Do not expect perfection from anyone. Just know who you are and have that rooted self-esteem. You know yourself more than anyone in your life. You should never let someone tell you who you are as if they're living in your body with your mind. Exactly. I had to learn the hard way to gain confidence. Me too. And there would be times that I was genuinely trying to be like someone because I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I wanted to be. So there, yeah, I even went through the copying phase. And then eventually I'm just like, you know what? Let me do more of what feels like myself. Mi cantante favorito, el grupo ABBA, me encanta. También me encanta Ariana Grande, también me encanta Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Sam Smith, Adele, Cher. Oh no! I did not mean to turn the camera. I just kind of exposed myself. Sorry, Bessie. There were a lot of lipsticks and stuff on the bed. Charlie, come here. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Let's keep reading. Un trozo de alguna canción. Yes, vamos a cantarlo juntos. Mi gente que habla en español. Ese lunar que tienes. Cielito lindo junto al ombligo. No se lo des a nadie. Cielito lindo. She's smelling my cooch. Is everything good down there? Dice, ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando te alegra, cielito lindo. She's sniffing hot. Charlie! Los corazones, ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegra, cielito lindo. Los corazones. Charlie's in her OBGYN era. You guys are so funny. I'm stealing that. You guys are so funny. ¿Conoces a Honduras? Mi mejor amiga es de Honduras. ¿O tiene familia de Honduras? Claro que conozco Honduras. Come on. Tienes un post de... Do you have any advice for always feeling as if you're disappointing somebody? How did I miss that? If there's if you, I don't know how to close the chat. If you feel like there's something that you could be doing better, like instead of like, okay, let's think about it logically before we get emotional. If there's something you know that you could be doing better to a person, then do that. Open up, try talking to them, just be real with them. I know sometimes having conversations like that all deep is like a little bit intimidating and kind of awkward, but getting through deep conversations with friends, boyfriends, girlfriends is what makes you it's what makes the relationship more solid. It's how that conversation ends up. If there's and see what they say. See if there's a reason. Maybe you're overthinking. Maybe there's a valid reason that that person feels a little bit upset with you, and sometimes you just gotta talk things out. Put it all on the table. And if they're being honest with you and they tell you that everything's good, the relationship with you guys is good, and it's just they mean it, they're being honest with you, and it's a matter of overthinking. Like somebody said, overthinking stems from somewhere, so being able to recognize what to do better is growth in itself. Exactly, very valid point. If you're overthinking, it's just one of those times that you have to, what is that people say? Be an observer of your thoughts. Do not let your emotions guide you. Be an observer of your overthinking thoughts. And then point out, is that rational? No, I don't think that's rational. I think that's coming from an insecurity. Okay, I'm not going to listen to that one. Do you know who IShowSpeed is? No, I do not. I do not. And you keep mentioning them. Would you like to tell me? So many people today have social anxiety. Por alguna razón, el live se pone en muy mala calidad. Are you... ¿Verdad? Are you guys having a trouble with the Wi-Fi? Is it me? ¿Cuál es tu país favorito? Te pregunté de Honduras porque soy de aquí. Yo nunca he ido a Honduras, me encantaría. No sé. Mi país, yo creo, porque es donde nací. This is life-changing. Oh my gosh. I'm glad. I'm very glad. You know, I actually, when I hear good advice, I have a notes app that's literally called Good Reminders. I write them all down. I do the same, bestie. Do you believe in tarot? I do not believe in tarot. From what I've learned from the Bible, if you're open to hearing about a different opinion, a different religious opinion about it. I used to be very much into tarot cards. I used to be very much into a lot of like new age stuff, you know. Zodiac, I was obsessed with zodiac signs. And zodiac signs really, really, really damaged me. And I'll tell you why. So, you know, everyone would always tell me that, like, oh, you're a Cancer. Because my birthday is July 11, 7/11. They were like, oh my God, you're a Cancer. That means that you are very sensitive. You're very empathetic and stuff. Like, you're very, like, you cry a lot. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I think with anything in life, sometimes when you start to view things in a certain lens, it just makes it make sense. So I was very into zodiac signs, and it started to become an ego thing. This is just my experience with tarot, zodiacs. And I started to only see myself based off what zodiac signs told me I was. And here's the thing, when you look at something through those lenses, you start to believe it. So for example, there would be some things that it would say like, oh, cancers are very passive aggressive, and I'm not really like that. Like I show things in a different way. It was like, oh, cancers are very passive aggressive, so I'd read through that and I'd be like, oh, but cancers are also really sensitive. I'd be like, oh, sensitive, yes, yes. But I would just, the parts that did not resonate with me, I didn't care. I was like, the parts that it was so damaging to my self-perception. I only saw things through those lenses. And when I would argue with people, I'd be like, oh my God, like I would shut down. I'd be like, oh, it's because I'm a Cancer. And I realized, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Eventually I was like, let's see, let me step out of this a little bit. It made me think I knew people better than them. And I'd be like, oh, like, yeah, they did that because they're a Leo, and stuff like that. Like, ooh, they act like that because they're whatever sign. It made me feel like I was like on an ego boost, like I knew so much about you. And it wasn't until I stepped out of that I was like, did I just make myself believe that? Did I just like manipulate myself into believing it? I don't know, bestie. I have an opinion about zodiac signs. It's fun, it's quirky, it's cool. It, for some people, gives them a confidence boost, but I think you could get a confidence boost and an awesome self-esteem not from zodiac signs. I think everyone has a personality, but you're not limited to that. If that makes sense. That's just my opinion, so I don't like to give zodiac signs thoughts. I think it just was just so, what's the word, deceptive. So I don't even like engaging in conversations with it, to be honest with you. I know some people would ask me about my sign in the chat, but yeah, I just kind of, I'm like, oh, I'm not really interested. Sorry. No, but I'm serious. This is my opinion. You learn for yourself. Am I still live? I think it's my Wi-Fi. Not my reconnecting era. I'm sorry, bestie. My room gets the worst Wi-Fi. So sorry. Okay, good. We're back. No me gusta, ¿cómo se dice? Envolverme en esas cosas. You know? No es para mí. No es para mí. There's so many. You slay for real, girl. Ah, thank you, guys. Thank you. Christianity does not talk good about zodiacs. So, but yeah. ¿Qué tipo de zapato no debe faltar en nuestro closet para esta temporada? Oh my gosh, me encanta esa pregunta. Tienes que tener un par de botas favoritas. Come on. Es el invierno. There was a cracker on my bed. Little hand movements while I talk. My nails! I did them on my live! Can you do homework for me? Oh, bestie. I'm a little bit dumb, not gonna lie. Not school smart. Not school smart. You might have a better chance of a better grade if you do it than me. Can't set you up for failure. I just did them. I got them from Spirit Halloween. Advice of bullying when you have no one to talk to. It's really hard when you don't have someone to talk to about bullying. Sometimes it's hard to talk to... thank you. Sometimes it's hard to talk to family, talk to friends about it. You know what brought me a lot of comfort as a kid? Like, I was always bullied. Like, as a kid, people were already talking about my body, and I was like, girl, I'm literally like developing. I was always the skinny one, you know, and it just made me feel so bad about being skinny. And now everyone's telling me, girl, love it while it lasts. But I dealt with a lot of bullying, a lot of mean people, and sometimes I didn't really feel... I'm still loading, bestie. I would talk to God about things a lot. I think one of the things that brought me that made me like redirect my focus into where should I get like my self-esteem from was that like I just always grew up in my house, thank God, hearing that like, oh, my mom would tell me, you come from me. No, you came through me, but you come from God. And I was like, ooh. She told me that very young. I was like 5 years old. I was like, ooh, word? I was like, period. and I and I read about God and like how he created us and how he knows us better than anyone else. One of the things that Christianity says is if you're depending on the validation of men, but they kind of mean men like mankind, it's not gonna end well. And I was like, oh, you're right. People grow up from different cultures, things that they learn from home, they project it onto others. And I just kind of realized, like, bestie, if God is with me, who is against me? And that honestly just made me feel really confident as a kid. I was like, you know what? I don't need the validation of these kids, and they don't have to like me. Kill them with kindness, honestly. I know who I am. And you know what's crazy? It's corny, but it actually happened to me. I was bullied mostly by girls. I was like, yeah, I read that in Christianity. I was like, that's so slay. There's so many things in the Bible that I thought were so relatable and funny. But anyways, but no, actually, like reading the Bible and like hearing about God and how God loves us and why he loves us just made me feel so much better about myself. And I was like, bestie, I don't know, just continue to be yourself and be kind. And bullies get frustrated a lot of the time when you don't give them like a reaction. And when you're not giving them a reaction, they just get frustrated and just kind of like, ugh, like redirect their focus to something else. Yeah, you know? Yes. Yes, I am. It was always, for a kid, it was always more than just a religion. Like it was not, I don't have a routine. I don't really go to church. Um, Not because I don't want to, but I'm still waiting on a car. So like I'd try to go sometimes, but my mom would get busy and I don't have a routine. It was more of just having a relationship with God. And really that just was my self-confidence. It's true, a lot of the girls that would bully me later on, like when I graduated from high school, suddenly were commenting on my pictures and my DMs. And you know, there was a little voice in my mind that was like, ugh, you should totally like ignore them. But no, I was nice. I was nice back. Not too nice, like not like fake, but like I was just like, "Oh, thank you." Like you too. You know, keeping it genuine. And I think because of that, because of reading about that and hearing about that from God, I think that really helped me as a kid to not care about the wrong things. Like not care about like that kind of validation, popularity, stuff that's not lasting. Like joy and peace. So that really as a kid helped me kind of like when my head was going this way, it kind of like put me back here. So yeah, kill them with kindness. No, really. Um, ¿Qué juegos juegas? Yo juego con mi perrita. I'm not Christian because of the way my mom has acted. Because of it, but I like the mindset you have. And you know, a lot of people say that, and a lot of people have had really trauma. I mean, like the stuff that you hear about priests, what they do to kids, like. But I heard a preacher that explained a lot of he explained no, yeah, people suck. But I heard a preacher that was talking about this and talking about people that lose faith because of experiences. And he kind of put it this way. He was like, and then I was talking to my boyfriend about it. I was like, let's say for example, that, you know, I'm with my boyfriend, I meet his family. And when I meet the family, they're such bullies to me. Like they're talking behind my back, they're gossiping, and they don't make me feel good. should is that my boyfriend's fault? Like, should I stop dating him? He's been loving towards me, but is he responsible for what, I don't know, his mom decided to do to me? No, that's not his fault. That was the mom's fault. This is a hypothetical situation. I'm just giving the relationship. So the comparison. So the preacher was like, sometimes people blame God for something that a person did to them. And I mean, if we're going to leave people and be disappointed because of what someone else does, we're going to be disappointed all the time. Cuz like I said, people are disappointing. And there's a lot of evil in the world and it lets us down. But the Bible just says that God does not let us down. So it's not good to base your faith. This is just to put it in perspective, but it's not good to base your faith on people. Don't depend on people like that. That's why God's perfect and we are not. And we need him. And that really, as a kid, also, like, I was like, God damn, facts. We don't have to keep going on this. It just makes me happy. It makes me happy to talk about it. And if I could offer you a different opinion, like, yes. If this, maybe made you think of things differently, like, okay. I don't want to. Sometimes I get shy about it. I wish I could be more confident about these things because I could go on forever, but let's move on. Let's look at Charlie. I would love to have a talk about this. Thank you guys for making me feel like I can't talk about this. Rock on. Yeah, anyways. I have school tomorrow and a big AF test, but honestly, I feel like slaying the house down now, and my birthday is Wednesday. Oh my god, Emily Hubs, happy freaking birthday. Happy early birthday, Emily, and I wish you the best with your test. I hope it all goes well. Study if you need to study. Do your thing, girl. Ooh, someone asked me a little Christian question. Ooh. Okay. What do you think I should do to get closer to God? I don't know how to start with the Bible, and being too religious wasn't the norm in my house. So I don't know, and I want to connect with him. Oh my god. I love these talks. Lights went off. You know what I did? I did not start with the Bible, bestie. I know. I don't even, if we're going to be real, I don't even like normally read that often myself. But I started off with asking the right kind of questions. Like, I asked things that I always knew about God, but there were things that like I've never known. Like, I would hear stuff like, oh, Jesus died for your sins, and I was like, oh, awesome. But I was like, but what does that mean? But like, why did he have to die? Why couldn't he swim for my sins? Why couldn't he walk for my sins? Why did he have to die? Like, I started asking like the basic questions. Best. I just didn't know. It was never explained in depth. Some people don't, unfortunately, have others that explain it to them. So I'm gonna give you a website that is the easiest to read, and they have so many questions, like the most basic questions. And like questions like, who created God then? These are valid questions because then you get to learn more about it. I believe it's called askquestions.com. Something like that. Ask questions. I think it's called Got Questions. It's called Got Questions. Bestie. They answer the most basic things, and it just really made me learn so much. It was like, okay, like, who were Adam and Eve? What was that all about? Stuff like that, and it just broke down everything for me, and then I started understanding, and I was like, wow. I think that's the way that it happened for me. I just started asking a bunch of questions. And it made me feel closer to God. And then when I knew God even more and I understood what the whole dying thing was about, I was like, oh my God, that is so freaking real. So I think asking questions is a great place to start. And that website is amazing. It doesn't give you it doesn't give you their opinion, and they're very like they answer questions without involving opinion. It's like, okay, this is what it says in the Bible to answer your question. So it was very, what's it called? Not biased. It was very like, this is what it says in the Bible. This is what the Bible says about it. So it was not biased. It was, yeah, it's an unbiased but like answering biblical questions. Great website. I'm going to tell you again. It's called gotquestions.com. It's amazing. And I really do recommend it. It's awesome. I know. Oh my gosh, Harris. It was insane, insane. Kathy, te estoy mandando saludos. Literally. And it was so, you know what else was funny that I was reading in the Bible the other day that I was like, oh, so me. There was a story about this person. I forgot their name. They had a close relationship with God. And one day, this person said to God, God, I don't want to live anymore. I want to die. Like, take my life away right now. And in the Bible it said, and then God said to him, rest and eat. Like something like that. And then they woke up the next day and they were like, I feel so much better. And I just read that and I was like, that is so me. I was like, God, we've really never changed since the first century. I was like, when God told him to eat a snack, and it was in the Bible, I was like, bestie, this is just proving itself to me that it's real. I was like, is that not us? I read that. It was really funny because I was in my room. I was reading the Bible. There was no one with me. There was only Charlie with me. So just imagine me in my room and I just like laughed to myself like a little like Bible nerd. I was reading that and I was like, that was really funny. Yeah. Girl, I thought that shit was hilarious. I was like, wow, so real for that. Could you do a girl talk in Spanish? Like, what kind of girl talk? Like, what do you mean? Turn on donations. Like money? Besties, no. No, bestie. No, really, no. That's really sweet, but no, I don't need that. Thank you guys. But no, that's okay. If you're talking about money, then no. Literally me yesterday felt terrible and now we're fine. Sometimes you just need to take a nap. What do you say about like sinning? Because I don't know, sometimes I get into arguments and then I'm like, hold up, I just sinned. How do I get this off of me? Like, question unsaid. Let me tell you the most comforting thing in that entire beautiful book. So, people ask really valid questions. They're like, okay, so if I believe in Jesus and Jesus died for all my sins, what if I start believing in Jesus now, but tomorrow I sin 10 times? Am I still fucked? Like, do I still go to hell? Are those forgiven? And these are legitimate questions. And the law, right? The law of God, don't lie, don't use bad words. The law is made to expose us. The laws are perfect. They're perfectly said. But it's made to show us that, but we can't do that. Like, it's not in our nature. Like, we're always going to mess up. We're always going to fail. I mess up 10 times a day. I sin. I get mad. If I've been disrespectful and I lose my temper, I can't help it. I'm human. And so are you. The law was made to show us that that's why we need someone that could pay for all our sins. So it's like, if you do something wrong, like if you commit a crime, if you stole from a bank, and you're in a courtroom and you say to the, and you're in front of the judge and you're like, Judge, I know I stole from the bank, but I'm sorry. Like, I feel sorry about it. I'm repenting. And the judge is like, okay, good, but I can't let you go. Like, you still have to be punished. Does that sound like heaven or does that sound like hell? And like, religiously speaking, it sounds like hell. Christianity basically says that we've all sinned. So a good judge doesn't just let you go. You have to get punished. But aren't bails like totally legal? Like if your bail was like $10,000 and someone gives you the $10,000, you're good to go. And Jesus kind of represents that. He was like, well, Bessie, I'm the ultimate sacrifice. And if you believe in me, I will, all your punishments are, that's it. If you believe in me 100%, you're left with 0% of punishment. Because you can't do it yourself. Is basically what Christianity teaches, which is true. So if you were to believe in Jesus today and then sin 20 times tomorrow, but you still believe in him, you could sin 500 billion times. He died for your sins today, tomorrow, the future, the past, the present. And I think that was the most comforting thing I've ever read in my life. I was like, wow. And the court explanation was something that someone put into perspective for me, like the whole courtroom thing was with something, it was something that someone told me, and I was like, holy shit, that makes sense. Ah! You see, and I still curse. What am I gonna do, bestie? Doesn't mean to sin intentionally. You shouldn't, you know, because you want to try to do good after hearing about this, but you're not perfect, so it's just, you should try to do your best. But getting you into heaven doesn't mean that you did your best. It just means that you believe that someone just took that punishment for you. It's so sweet. It's so beautiful to talk about Christianity. It really makes me so happy. So I'm so happy that I could be able to have that little rant with you guys. I hope you liked the courtroom explanation. That really opened my eyes. If it didn't really make a lot of sense and you want me to say it again, we totally could. Anyways, how are you and your boyfriend? We're doing really good. Kind of pause there. We've been together for a year and 6 months coming up. No, it's already been 6 months. A year and 6 months. A year and a half. And we have our ups and downs. But another thing I learned about Christianity, you know how I said how happiness is just like a feeling? That's why like dating is so, it's hard nowadays, because people are like, oof, we're arguing a lot and you're not making me feel real good, so I'm gonna go to someone that gives me that honeymoon feeling of happiness again. Emotions are fleeting. Like, I'm angry one day and I'm like that person in the Bible that I'm like, I don't want to live. I don't want to live. And then the next day I take a little nap and I'm like, life is just so beautiful. Emotions are fleeting, but love is unconditional. Love is a choice. Love is like, I know that we're gonna have hard times, like really hard times, but I'm gonna choose to love you, regardless of if I'm angry with you right now. Mood swings are violent, bestie. And they're so real. So, me and him, we're doing good. And we both agree with that whole, like, love is also a commitment. Like, it's a choice, not a feeling. Not just a feeling. So yeah. Do journaling? Not a lot. I used to, and I'm really glad that I did, because I don't journal, I diary. Like, I would diary. I would talk about what's happening. Like, and I'm so glad I did, because I have 2 diaries that I filled up, and one starts in 2016. So when I read it, when I see the handwriting, when I see what's going on, it's like when you are rereading a book and you're like, oh, I know what's gonna happen. I'm so glad that I did it, because I love seeing my little progress. I love seeing the difference between 2016 Amy and 2022 Amy. She would be so proud. Okay, ooh, there are the feet pics. Can't get rid of them. What most beautiful experience have you had with God? I still remember when I used to go to a private school and felt like God was there during a school meeting and he brought everyone to sing. I think the most beautiful experience with God that I've ever had was when I left him and then came back. But I was talking about God, and they were like, can you sell the feet pics? What did I say about people being disappointing? And that is okay. That is okay. Kill them with kindness. The most wholesome, most innocent thing I could possibly be talking about. But yeah, there was a point in my life where I got very involved with like things that just really, really drove me away from my religion. And my religion, like, my relationship with God goes back like as far as I can remember. Like, my mom talked to me about it like since I was very little. But when I started getting older, I kind of did my own thing, and I kind of lived life the way I wanted to. And it was, 2020 was really, really bad. 2021 was worse. And when I felt like I hit rock bottom, I felt like the derealization was real, bestie. I was like, holy shit, I don't know who I am. I feel like I have not been here for months, like in my body. Like it was like, oh my God. Nothing felt real. I felt like I did not even know myself or what I believe in. And I remember in my mind, I was like going through a battle. I was like, what's like the most like me thing I could think of right now that can comfort me? I was like shaking in my bed. My anxiety was so bad for like months. And I was like, what can I think of? What's a memory or something that I can like hold on to right now? Like like for sanity. And it's like all of a sudden something I haven't thought about in months just came like, and it was like, what about God? It's been a minute since you talked about that one. And when I thought about that, it was like, and then I started everything. I always knew about God, but I didn't know everything. I didn't know that much about Jesus. I didn't understand what the whole dying for the sins purpose was. I started asking, so when I realized that, I was like, oh my God. I remember I would talk to God. I remember people said actually that God like forgives everything and God is loving and God is love. And I was like, oh my God, it's been a minute since I thought about that. And then I went through like a spiral of like relearning. It almost felt like what I was taught when I was little. And I think that was the best thing ever, because now I feel closer to him than ever. Your lip liner looks like a mustache. And you know what? And what are we gonna do, Jonathan? What are we gonna do? Tell me, girl, 2020 sucked for me too. I was going through a breakup hard 6 months. I know, 2020 was very, very hard. It was me, I still didn't have, oh, I still don't have a car. But it's bought and it's coming. I'm so excited. No, being at home, online schooling, oh my God. Yeah, 2020 was really, really hard. I know it doesn't look like a mustache. What did we say about the red hair and the brown hair? What did I say about the insults? What did I say? Unbothered. ¿No has pensado en algún momento sacar música? Ah, claro que sí. Yo estaba escribiendo mis canciones, pero nunca pensé que las canciones que yo hacía eran buenas para sacar. Pero yo creo que todavía las tengo. Yo escribía las canciones. Eso fue en 2018, 2019. Estaba pasando por cosas en mi vida, relaciones por la primera vez. Y yo quería, tú sabes, escribir de eso. Me encantaba y todavía me encanta Ariana Grande. Y yo me acuerdo que en esos años 2018 y 2019, ella estaba pasando por unas cosas en su vida y ella habló mucho de lo que estaba pasando en sus canciones. Y porque ya me encantaba mucho a Ariana Grande, yo cogí como inspiración de eso y empecé a... Entonces yo pensé, wow, yo quiero hacer eso también. Yo estoy pasando por unas cosas. Entonces empecé a escribirlo, pero no. It's so funny. Pero todavía me encanta la música, me encanta cantar. Era un sueño mío, yo siempre pensaba que así iba a ser una cantante famosa, pero no sé dónde la vida me va a, a empujar, pero nunca se me perdió ese amor por la música. My favorite kind of therapy is retail therapy. I do have to watch out for that though. It's becoming a problem. Are you religious? A little, girl. A little. A lotto. um, can't run away from the feet. Can't run away from the feet comments. You a Katy Perry fan? I am. I am. I literally love, my Spotify right now is not what you would think it is. Like, I'm sorry. I've been trying to find comfort in, like, the old pop music. I was such a pop girly when I was little. Like, when I was little, it was all about that song Dynamite. It was all about Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber. Like, pop was at its freaking peak. I'm a freaking albatross. Like, I was living my life. Chulita. 2000s pop era was unmatched. Our relationship with God, ourselves, and others. ¿Qué piensas? You have a relationship with God. What does God say about loving others? Love them. It's like the stuff that literally we say. We agree with these ideals. Love people the way you want to be loved. You know? So yeah, if you have a relationship with God, you should have a good relationship with other people. And I believe God puts difficult people in your life to test you, because the funny thing is, I've noticed, I'd be like, God, like when I was going through like breakups and stuff in high school, I'm like, God, like I would keep going to guys when I was young because of my low self-esteem. I would keep going to guys that like didn't make me feel good. I had this attachment. So I was like, God, please, I don't want them anymore in my life. Take them away from my life. So what would happen? They would watch my stories more than ever. Or they would text me. I would get a text back and I'm like, ugh, prayer must have not delivered because that's not what I asked for. And then I realized, when you ask for wisdom, wait, how does that saying go? Like when you ask for strength, God gives you challenges. He's like, I'm not going to do the work for you, bestie. I'm going to make them text you more so you yourself can learn not to text back. And I was like, period. I thought you were going to do it for me. But I understand it's a little selfish. I thought he left me on red. I was like, oh. Or maybe like I mistranslated the prayer. I was like, wow, that's clearly not what I asked for. But he knows what he's doing. So yeah, when God, where was that thought going? So when God sends you difficult people, It's probably because it's maybe teaching you how to love them, like how to handle that. It's probably character development for you. He's the homie for real. And apparently my way is not always going to be God's way. Yeah, I was like, assignment done successfully, like failed but successfully. That's really what I thought that it was. Like when I would be like, God, I don't know, like I really hope that like I'm not nervous for my presentation tomorrow or some shit like that. Like I pray that I'm not nervous tomorrow. And then there's like kids like laughing and stuff or like making sly jokes when I present in class. I'll be like, message not delivered. But it builds strength. He knows what he's doing. No issue is too small for God to deal with. He just has a way of doing things that's not always our way. You look so cute without makeup. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. I've been trying to be good about the insecurity stuff. But yeah, besties, anyways, the one that got away. The one. The one. I have a whole Chick-fil-A shake that I have not looked at this whole time. The one that got away. All this money can't buy me a time machine. Whoa. Can't replace you with a million rings. No. I love how this goes from anyways, yes. So Jesus paid for all our sins, our Lord and Savior. He is the way and it's not our way. To then going from like some feet pics. To then going to Katy Perry. To then going to Chick-fil-A. ¿Te gustan los tostones? No, no me gustan mucho los tostones. What do you like to eat? Please answer. I like a lot of things. I like pasta. I love sushi. I love sushi with eel sauce. I love edamame. I love edamame. If it's got a lot of sodium, I love it. Is Charlie okay? Yeah. She's just kind of laying there. I know her so well, and I know that she wants to, like, get off the bed and leave so bad. Edamame, but not tostones? They're like, bitch, what are you? I know. Wait, hold on. I was thinking platanitos. I do like tostones. I was thinking platanitos. I do not like platanitos. I do love tostones. Oh my god, sorry. I was thinking about platanitos. Sorry, I got them messed up. No. And you know what? Laugh all you want. No. That's even worse. They said I crossed the line with platanitos. I can't. I know I'm Cuban, but that one just never was it for me. I would look at that as a kid and be like... And every time I go to a party, they always have platanitos. And you know that, like, they're always trying, like... I know, like, Cuban women, like, just always want to feed you. Like, you must have a full belly. And I understand it's because they come from a place where, like... I've never actually been to Cuba myself, and I have family there because my mom does not want to go back, give money to the government, and I understand. One day I will go. But, you know, they didn't have a lot of food there, so they're always like, oh my god, you don't eat enough, you have to eat. They always want to serve me platanitos, and I'm just like, no, thank you. I really had to practice boundaries. They'll be like, no, yes, take some. Like, yeah, take some. And I'm like, no, thank you. Please. Anyways, far too much salmon and avocado uramaki. Uramaki? I don't know what that is. Salmon and avocados are two things I do love. Are you gonna make more ASMRs with your boyfriend? Yes. Do you like empanadas? I'm sorry, I don't. But I also don't like omelets. Nicole's unsubscribing. Nicholas is like, I'm leaving. Sorry. Unsubscribed, blocked even, and reported. All three. Of course, yes. I love croquetas. Come on. My dad has a bakery. And if anybody that lives in Miami has ever been there, my dad likes, my dad owns Mr. Bakery. If anybody lives in Miami and has heard. Yeah. So yeah, my dad has a whole bakery with pastries, pastelitos, croquetas, tres leche. He makes Cuban sandwiches. His Cuban bread is the best. Flan. What else? He's got a lot of stuff. Great bakery. I lived in Braco. Ooh, nice. Tres leche. Yeah, I love tres leche. Oh my god, Charlie literally farted, and that is like the most toxic thing to the air. I can't fucking breathe. Charlie was like, she's not letting me out of the bed, so I'm just gonna pull out the big guns. I'm literally removing her from bed. I'm so sorry. Charlie, please go. That was absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible, bestie. Oh! And she made me spill my milkshake. Besties, Charlie's farts are literally, like, toxic. Like, they're literally poisonous. The moment that shit hit my nostrils, I could not fucking breathe anymore. And I spilled my milkshake. I have to go, besties. I have to go. This has been fun, but the fart really fucking did it for me. Ah. I literally still smell it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry if anybody's eating right now. Besties, I gotta go pick up the mess here. I love you guys. There's nothing that I enjoyed more tonight than talking to you guys. Yeah, Charlie just fucking released a fucking bomb on me. And my milkshake is on the floor. Need to clean it up before it gets sticky. I love you guys. I loved talking about so many things. Good night. Of course, I've tried seafood. I love you guys. Good night. Videos coming soon. If you're interested in that website that I said that has answers so many Christian questions, it's called Got Questions. If you're interested in that live stream I said that I think is still on right now, that's Christian, it's on right now, and the guy's amazing and he's famous on TikTok. His YouTube brand is needgod.net. And what else did I say? Am I missing anything? No, that's it. Love you guys. Be safe.